Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Dude Dad Gaming and today we are playing Stranded Deep Co-op. I'm Peter.
And I'm Caleb.
Caleb is on the right hand screen, he's already in the water and there's a shark right next to him.
There's a tiger.
I am gonna get this boat to shore because otherwise it will drift off to sea. Caleb's gonna head in and start making some stuff for our survival. In this episode we're gonna show you how to make a shelter, how to make a water still, and how to make fire. These are the core components that you really need to get done first, and then afterwards in another episode we'll show you about scavenging and checking out the wrecks. So you need to put the paddle back, otherwise you'll lose it. You can't craft another paddle for some reason in the game, and you want to drag your boat up so it doesn't drift out to sea. There is an anchor, but you have to be out fairly deep. So Caleb is at a yucca plant at the moment, so that's going to give us some fibrous leaves. So each fibrous leaf gives you the ability to either put it on a water source, a fire, or you can make rope out of it. Yuccas give you between 6 and 7 fibrous leaves. You can get them also from small palms. Watch out for crabs, they'll get you. Here's a small palm, or also known as a palm sapling. So Caleb's gonna collect some wood and some gear ready to make the shelter. I'm gonna show you what you don't want to step on when you're on this game, because you will get poisoned and it's not fun. And early in your game you cannot craft the antidote, so you want to pick up rocks as you're running around the island, but I won't do that just yet. I just want to find a purple sea urchin as an example. They're normally everywhere, and of course now I've said that I want to find one. They're not around. As you can see down the bottom of the left hand screen, there's an endurance bar. When that goes red you cannot run, but you can walk around and stuff. Same with swimming. You just have an extra bar which is blue, and that's your oxygen level, so don't let that go black, otherwise you'll black out. So here we go. So that is a sea urchin. Don't stand on that because you'll get poisoned. Also in the water there are eels and also lionfish. They will also poison you, and stay away from obviously sharks because they are dangerous. On your starter island the little sharks won't hurt you, they're friendly, but as you go further in the game everything gets a bit harder. And look at that, Caleb has already made the shelter. He's a machine. So to show you what you need to make stuff and craft, if you click on PC, the first inventory list is your tools as shown on the tool icon. You go to the tent, that is structures. So Caleb has used 1 lashing, 4 palm fronds and 3 sticks. If you wanted to craft that you can right click and then go off and it will tell you, sorry that's the wrong button, what you need. So I need 1 lashing, 4 palm fronds and 3 sticks.
These are a very useful plant because they can give you breath. So
yeah, so that plant's a breath boost. So if you make that in combination with a coconut flask, when you drink it you'll be able to breathe underwater for longer. And this is a PP plant or a pai. It's debated how you pronounce it, but that will make an antidote to a poison. I've just picked up and Caleb's picked up one as well, a cloth. These are normally on the edge of the islands, they're really handy. You need them to make a smoker and a water still or a sail. Yeah, you name it, you need it. You can also make a loom later in the game, we'll cover that. Basically you can craft cloth from that, which will help you make bandages and whatnot. But rocks, you basically need rocks to make everything, well every tool, whether it's a stone tool or you just need the bare rock. Yeah, you want to start collecting them and putting them in a pile. Caleb and I usually like to try and put things in piles, keep the area organised, otherwise it just gets chaotic and you don't know what you have. So all the rocks in one area, I've got a cloth. I don't know where you put your cloth, Caleb. Do you still have that in your inventory? Oh, you'll need that because you're doing the water still. So, yeah, as you can see, if you plan ahead, you can make things pretty quick. Fire is only 4 sticks, so I could probably do that. Unless Caleb's already started. Let's see. There's often sticks just on the ground if you look around, if you don't want to waste your energy. You start off on your raft. I should have mentioned that at the start. You've got a little storage container here. You get 3 rations, a compass, and a bandage. Don't worry about using your rations, you don't need them at the start. Really use them for emergencies, especially if you go to another island and you haven't set up anything, because sometimes things happen. 2 more sticks. I probably should have made a stone tool. My crafting level is going to be quite low, but look, watch out for that crab. There's sticks everywhere. Go back. Might need you to come back, Caleb, and you can put the rocks around the fire because my crafting level is nowhere near high enough.
I already done that.
Did you? Where?
Oh, you already made a fire.
Oh, you made a fire. Sorry, man, I didn't see that. Well, 2 fires. Look how efficient Caleb is. We're going to have 2 fires on this island.
I just wrecked it.
Oh, okay, he just wrecked it. So, anyway, that's the good thing about this game. You can wreck things. You don't get all the materials back that you have used to make it, but from 1 stick, if you want to level up quick, you can just craft fire torches, kindling, like crude spears, all sorts of stuff. Like Caleb's made a crude spear. I'll make a kindling. He's probably already made one, but it doesn't really matter. So, an important thing with the water still is you must fill it up down here, because if you don't make that go full, you won't get water. So you can use the fibrous leaves or the palms from the palm trees.
This is aloe vera. It can help your sunblock.
Yeah, so that is basically the environment sunblock. The other way, so as you can see, my SPF level is down to 1. If I go in the shade, up in the top right corner, it says UV high. If I go into the shade or go into the water, that will start going back up. As you can see, it's filling up there. So it's a great time if you've got a fishing spear to catch some fish. Super easy, and you're going to need to eat anyway. So you need, as shown on Caleb's screen, a refined knife which lets you gut the food. Stay away from those sea urchins. They are everywhere and they will ruin your day. So I'm going to check what the time is. It normally gets dark about 6 PM on this game. We're at 4 o'clock at the moment. My apologies, we're at 2 o'clock. So we've still got a few hours. I might go out and just have a look at another boat floating around the place. So maybe a shark. You can generally tell when a shark's coming because the music will change. It gets quite dramatic. There you go, oxygen's going down. There we go, wood container. It's good if you don't have much in your inventory when you come looking for stuff, because it's annoying when you get part way through and you can't carry everything. There we go, got a butching crate. It's okay, we'll pick it up.
Dad, do you have a cloth?
Yes. Just 1 second.
I need it.
Okay, and you got tyres at the front of the boat, but we're not going to make a raft because we will wait. You don't need a raft that early in the game. You've got to get your vitals sorted out, the critical stuff to help you survive. I'm bringing in some gear. We'll see what I've actually got. Try to dodge the crabs because they're just annoying. Yeah, alright, I'm coming with the cloth. Watch out, we'll just drop this here and I'll have a look through them. Give you the... Yep, there you go. Look at Caleb, he's a machine. So he's making a smoker at the moment. And that, when you smoke your food, they will not spoil. So if you can, and you've got the resources to make one, make a smoker. Once your food is fully smoked, it will not spoil. You can take it with you. Basically has an endless lifespan. So there's a few things we've got in here. More cloth, some battery, fuel parts for vehicles. Yeah, so we've basically smashed this out. I say we, Caleb's done most of the work. I've just been explaining stuff. And it is 3:30, not even 3:30. So I might just jump in the water. Caleb's hunting. I'm just gonna see how he's going. Maybe go explore under the water for a bit. Now if you come out beyond 4 o'clock, the water gets quite murky, and probably around 9-10 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to go any earlier because you just can't see where you're going. As you can see, my stamina's getting low. Come up so I can breathe, back down, the oxygen bar comes back, letting you know how much you got. There's fish everywhere. The further out you go, the bigger the fish. Caleb's just catching some little sardines. My physical has gone up because I'm swimming. You can check that on your watch. Just click over to the next screen. So I haven't really harvested too much. Caleb's been doing all that, chopping and whatnot, hunting as well, and probably cooking. But as we get further into our next episodes, we'll go through things in more detail. We're going to be heading to another island probably next episode after we go through some more of the wrecks. And we'll go through what we're going to take, what we're going to leave, how we're going to leave it set up. So this water still is empty. It's got one bit of water up the top. So I'm just going to try and chop down something. I need a rock because I don't even have a stone tool. Alright, there we go, stone tool. I bet Caleb's cut down all the yuccas because he's super efficient. Jump, jump, jump. Yep, so he's cut all those down.
I need lashings for everything.
Yeah, I know. But lashings hold everything together, don't they? Lashings and rocks. Never have too many. There might be a lashing in one of those crates if you wanted to check that out. There we go. So they're often the little fibrous leaves you get from young palms and also yuccas, but sometimes they're just hiding in the foliage down low. So if you walk along, sometimes you get lucky and find some.
That music right now is sharks.
Yep, so there's some sharks near the shore. So I wouldn't be going out there, and you can see how murky the water's gone. And it's 5:11, so I wouldn't be going out there unless I really have to. When you've only got a stone tool, don't try and cut down big trees because it takes too long. My goodness, Caleb, you have hunted like a warrior. Caleb, did you want to cut some of those up and prepare us some food?
Yes.
So if you get the food cooking and leave it overnight, it'll be cooked in the morning. So that's one good tip, so you're not waiting around for it to cook. I've got some fibrous leaves I'm going to chuck on that water still. I can't remember where our camp is. I was probably right near it. Oh, look, hello. Here we are. My goodness, how many things did you catch? Warrior Caleb. Alright, so yeah, you just stick them down the bottom. In time, I guess there'll be a bit of condensation that will occur and that will fill up with water. Other ways to get water is through the coconut. I'll quickly show you that. If you hit the outer yellow shell of the coconut, it takes a while with a stone tool. It will break. You can pick it up, go to the coconut, drink it. Now if you drop it, it won't rot or anything, but as soon as you cut it open, if you leave it open into 2 coconut pass, it will spoil. So if you're low on food, don't bother cutting them. If you really need food, just eat them straight away. And you'll see as I go across, I'm healthy, but if I eat that, it goes up a bit more. The only other way to get water, so you can drink straight from the top, like that, Caleb will have the next bit, is through the fruit, but we won't go through that just yet. And I think that's pretty much an episode. So you can actually fit 5 bits of meat on the top. You can put one down the bottom, but it won't be smoked. And then you can save or sleep here, and that's where you get your water from. So with your sleeping, you both have to be at the same shelter. It's a little bit annoying if one of you is at a different island because you can't sleep, but you can still save. So that's the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you found it informative, and we'll see you in the episode 2. Thank you very much.